Okay, we're back for the boys' game. Just a couple minutes here before the game starts. And Derek, very important game tonight when it comes to the boys. The Prairie Grove Tigers coming into the game at 7-3. They're 2 games back of victory. Pea Ridge beat us by 2 points in their place.
Yep. Last second.
Yeah, and if we can find a way to win by 3 tonight, and then we become big Huntsville Eagle fans whenever they match up again.
Yeah, and the good thing is, and this game's a little bit similar to the girls' game, Lynn. Our girls and boys have both established themselves as a top 3 team in the conference, and we're pretty much locked into a 1, 2, or 3 spot. The boys probably not going to be able to catch Huntsville at the 1 seed because Huntsville has beat us 2 times. But the 2 spot is still up for grabs, but it all must start. It's all contingent on a win tonight, and like you said, Lynn, it must be a win by more than 2 points, because that's what Pea Ridge beat us with. Pea Ridge is 9-1 in conference. They have their sights set on a conference championship. It's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Number 2, Tristan Trundle for the Blackhawks. Number 22, Blake Shepard. Number 24, Weston Church for the Blackhawks. And Zach Davis, number 33. Number 44, Joey Hall.
There's 3 seniors and 2 sophomores for the Pea Ridge team.
Coaching Charlie Clark.
It's actually Trent Lloyd now.
Trent Lloyd,
Charlie
that's
Clark,
right. That's right.
Was their boys coach a few years ago. Yep.
Starting for the Tigers, Tanner Purcell, DJ Strong, Parker Galligan, who hit 2 big free throws the other night against Shiloh. Leighton Smith and Big Dylan Sainer finish it off for the Tigers. Big game tonight, Derek, because even if somehow it's 2, Pea Ridge had a lot of close games.
They sure have, and we've had some close games as well, but our close games have been, in the 8 to 10 point range. Pea Ridge played a close game. 2 to 5 point range. So if we can just get a win tonight, we like our chances. Having said that, Lynn, there's so many teams in this conference that have played so many other teams close. Even Berryville beat Lincoln by 20. Played Pea Ridge close.
Well, we've got tough
time around. It's not an easy road, even if we win this game.
Even if we got Gentry. 3. Berryville played Pea Ridge close as well.
Yep.
And then, we'll have a tough game, I believe. There's Parker Galligan. That was a nice job by Sainer to run and get that ball.
Yeah, at Lincoln, that'll be a tough game to finish the regular season down there.
I think you'll see a little more crowd activity on this side tonight for this game, Derek. They're proud of their Black Hawk boys. They're sitting at a tie on top of the conference and really have given the Black Hawk fans, the Pea Ridge fans, they've really given them some things to cheer about and some nice entertainment because they've had some really close games.
Yeah, and Pea Ridge, the only team in conference to beat Huntsville, beat them on their home floor.
Leighton Smith for 3, no good. Rebound. Oh, they're going to call DJ Strong for the foul. Just underway, 7:32.
They're not calling a foul, Lynn. We get the ball right there.
Oh, wow. I guess he just came down and he put his hand out of bounds.
I think we caught a break right there, but this is one we'll take.
Big Sainer. Well, did you see Sainer go after that jump ball, though? He
did. He's got a little experience in doing that, doesn't he?
Tanner Purcell for 3, no good. We've launched 2 3-pointers and have not made either one. Now the Blackhawks open with a 3 and knocks it down, does Zach Davis.
Well, we had 2 open 3s, and Pea Ridge, we weren't able to knock them down. Pea Ridge gets an open 3, and they didn't think twice about it, knocked down that first open shot of the ball game for them.
Galligan, wisely, just kind of kicks it back out. Didn't have a good look there.
Man, Lynn, over the years, we just played so many close games with Pea Ridge.
They're really number 2, Trundle is really on there. He's going to get a foul on Sainer. He's working hard down there on Sainer, but Sainer just really too big.
It's a really good job by the Tigers, being patient on offense, working the ball from side to side, and wait until they got that inside look to Sainer, and a good entry pass there, and a nice job by Dillon to draw the foul.
Sainer's first free throw, no good. Going to need free throws tonight, Derek.
Yeah, free throws has been a sore spot for us this entire conference season. We've not shot well from the free throw line. Going to need them tonight.
He makes the second one, and it's 3-1.
Pea Ridge will set a lot of screens, double screens, staggered screens in their motion offense in the half court. Tigers got to do a good job of communicating, getting through those screens.
Hall for another three, knocks it down. So Davis has a three, Hall has a three, and it's 6-1. You hitting three-pointers, Derek. It's going to be hard to keep pace.
I tell you what, in the girls' game, we saw a lot of threes, and so far in the boys' game from Pea Ridge, we've seen 2 possessions on the offensive end and 2 3-point baskets. Tigers have got to do a better job of getting out on the shooters and getting a hand in their face.
Good entry pass out to Leighton Smith. He gets it back in. Nice. Sainer puts that one in. 6-3. Sainer took a shot to the mouth that time.
Yeah, I thought they could have actually called another foul on I think that was Trundle inside. That would have been his second foul.
Wow. They're moving the ball around really well, Derek. And get our second chance. Can't give them a lot.
No,
can't give them those, Derek.
Yeah, absolutely not. That time, Pea Ridge is too good of a shooting team that you've got to limit them to 1 shot each possession if you want to have a chance to win.
Well, every time they've gotten the ball down the court, Derek, they come away with points.
Yeah, 3 possessions and 3 points.
Nice job by Parker Galligan.
Nice move.
Nice. Derek, our 2 baskets that come right underneath the basket.
Yeah.
That's where you want a high percentage shot.
Well, we took our 2 first possessions and had 3-point shots, and our last 3 possessions, we've been patient, gone inside, and gotten some good looks.
And stolen that time. And here comes Leighton Smith. I don't think that was real wise for Leighton. Leighton should have given that one up, Derek.
Yeah, if you're going to attack the basket like that, I like the aggressiveness, but you really got to go strong. You can't anticipate contact. You almost go in there.
But when you have 2-on-1 like that, you kind of got to think about giving that one up. There's a 3-pointer on the way. This time, no good. That's their first miss. First miss because the other time down, they turned the ball over.
Well, they did miss one, but they got the offensive
rebound,
right. So they ended up scoring. But that time, Tigers did a nice job of blocking out. We had 4 guys around the rim to get that rebound. I really like. Oh, there's a nice pass there.
And there's Galligan.
Galligan, he hesitated just a second, Lynn. If he would have immediately, just instinctively passed the ball to Sainer, Galligan had 2 guys on him, but he hesitated just a little bit, allowed Pea Ridge a chance to recover and get back to Sainer and knock the ball away from us there. What I was going to say before that, I'd really like to see DJ get going offensively, get some good looks. He's probably our best outside shooter. If we can pound the ball inside, maybe open some things outside for him.
Nice shot by number 24, Weston Church. So the Blackhawks have 3 different scorers, 2 with 3-pointers, 1 with a 2, and they lead 10-5.
Yeah, so 5 out of 7 from the field right now for Pea Ridge.
Jump ball is going to go to the Blackhawks.
I tell you, Lynn, the refs aren't letting them play. I mean, and when you know that as a player, maybe you got fouled, but you still got to realize it's going to be a physical game, and you've got to be strong with the basketball right there. Galligan just got a little complacent with it right there. The Pea Ridge man made a nice job getting his hands on the ball, knocking it away. Got to be strong with the basketball.
(10-5), Tigers trail. Pea Ridge has had the lead throughout the game thus far. Leighton Smith working hard.
And that time, Parker did a better job of being strong going in there.
Sainer goes up. No good. Nice job that time by Trundle to make Sainer shoot a little bit farther away from the basket. And there is Church. He's fouled on the three-pointer, got a chance to convert, make a 4-point play. This will stretch the lead to 9 points.
Pea Ridge shooting the lights out right now, Lynn. They've definitely got off to a hot start on the offensive end. Galligan a little bit late getting out on the shooter that time.
And it's a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. Now coming in, number 23 is Britton Cottle. Tigers don't want to get too far down, Derek. Not the way that Pea Ridge is shooting the ball
That's
tonight.
Right. You got to think at some point they're going to cool off, but until that happens, you got to start scoring some points and getting some offense going.
And now here comes Galligan. Nice drive, nice move. There with a rebound is Sainer, no foul.
My. I don't know. I thought Sainer got hammered down here, Lynn, but
Coach Edmonston's not happy at all, Derek, not getting a call down there underneath the basket. Now the Tigers down double digits. He's all over that ref over there.
Well, and when you're the biggest guy on the court, as Dylan is in just about every game we play, you're going to have to take some contact. But I thought that time he for sure got hit and drew a foul, but no call from the official. Right here's where I go right back to Dylan if we have a chance.
Well, Derek, the thing is there's a three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound's going to go to Sainer. He fought hard for it. He thought about a three. Well, I was going to say, Derek, the other night against Shiloh, very similar game. Shiloh was shooting the lights out, and there's Leighton Smith with a nice take. It doesn't fall, and he comes back and gets a steal. Now he gets it to Tanner Purcell. Tanner Purcell's patient, puts it up and in, 15-7. We had the same thing happen the other night. Shiloh just shot the lights out.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
They had I think they started the game out with like 6 3-pointers, early in the game, and they had a lot of three-pointers start the second half.
Well, you just got to take your punches, Lynn, and try to keep the ball game close as much as you can.
And now blocking foul.
Sainer fist pumping there at the foul call. That's the second foul on the Blackhawks. Both teams with 2 fouls, Lynn.
So not a lot of fouls for one quarter play.
They're letting it play. But now that you know that, you gotta adjust your play to it.
Purcell makes one free throw. It's 15-8. That's 3 points now for Purcell.
Well, after getting down 10, pretty good response here for the Tigers to
if they can make this, score. Pulls it, still within 7. 15-8. Now into the game, number 5, Nick Hardy. Sainer doesn't need to pick up a silly foul out there trying. Look at that. Look at the big man. Look at the big man. And a nice
nice.
Wow, the big man with a steal. I thought he was going to get a foul out there messing around. He gets a steal and turn it over. It's 15-10.
Great response by the Tigers. Cutting that lead in half. Now a big stop right here potentially for the Tigers to end the first quarter.
A long three. No good. That's going to do it. And the Tigers to get the ball to start the second quarter. After 1 quarter played, the Blackhawks 15, Tigers 10.
Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, go Tigers!
Well, we're back for the second quarter. The Tigers had a nice run, 5 straight. And now to get the ball, they can cut this lead from 10 to 3 if we can make a conversion here. Boy, he's lucky he didn't get a call there. Heltmus looked like he may have taken a step, Derek, an extra one. Wait!
Was he in bounds, Lynn?
Well, the thing is, it looked like someone from the fans.
I think it hit the ref. I think it. If the ref's in bounds, he's part of the playing field, so to speak. That's a tough break because on top of the turnover, you get Dillon picks up a cheap foul there.
Free throw made by Hall. And Chan, instead of cutting it down to 3, Derek, we're going to go down by 7 probably.
Yeah, that was a big possession and a tough break. But Gavin Lynn has got to stay under control.
So now 16 to 10. So he missed the second one. Hall is 1 of 2 from the line.
Gavin is a really aggressive player, Lynn, but he sometimes he's almost too fast sometimes. You just got to slow down and play within himself.
There's Leighton Smith for 3. Bottom! Hey! We'll take that. 16-13. We're now down by 3.
Well, Lynn, last year in the district tournament game to get to regionals, if you remember, Leighton carried us that offense. That Pea Ridge was daring him to shoot the ball, and he hit like 4 threes from the outside. And maybe he'll get to feeling it again tonight. It's a good, confident stroke right there for Leighton.
3-pointer by Hall, no good, and there goes Smith. So Leighton Smith with a rebound.
You know, Hall's missed a couple in a row, but he's getting some good looks, Lynn. We've got to squeeze up on him a little bit on the outside.
And Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. Timeout, Prairie Grove leading 16-13. Derek, looks like Nick Ellis is going to come in. Well, we're back in the game, Derek. It looked like there for a minute we were I mean, it's like, you know, it's like getting in a boxing match and the guy coming out with flurries and knocking you down in the first round, and now you're able to come back and get your feet back under you, and you're back in the fight.
Yeah, and that's been kind of one of the things we've done well this year is started the games well. And tonight we did not get off to a good start. Pea Ridge really did, but as you said, a great response for the Tigers to hang in there and not let the game get away from them. And now we've got a 3-point deficit. We're right back in it, and we've got a chance to get it even closer right here with the ball. I like that we're pounding the ball inside to Sainer. You know that defenses are going to really collapse on him and make him work. So if you're an offensive player for the Tigers, you just got to be patient and continue to work the offense. And maybe the defense makes a mistake and you give up. You're able to get the ball inside to him. And one of the times Dillon got the ball, it's almost like a fadeaway jump shot. And I want to see Dillon get himself stabilized, go up strong, either lean into the basket or go straight up whenever you got the ball.
Ellis is in for Galligan. Heltmus not able to convert. Nice floater that time by number 5 for the Blackhawks. That's Nick Hardy.
Yeah, that's a tough shot.
That's a good shot by Hardy.
I don't know if Pea Ridge has anybody that can't shoot the basketball, Lynn, from the looks of it.
That may have been, but I'm not sure that was a play Coach Ed had drawn up for the shot that time. Maybe
Right.
it was. There it is.
There it is. There we go.
Fighting hard inside was Cottle that time, but he's going to be called for the foul. Goodell did a pretty nice job that time, but if you have that arm slapping, you're oftentimes going to get called. And Sainer makes the first one, 18-14.
Especially if you're a referee down in Gainesville, Florida. I don't mean to bring up any sensitive subjects here, but
second shot on the way by Sainer. Let's knock this one down, Big Dylan. He gets them both. 18-15. Dylan 3 of 4 from the line. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Pea Ridge has led all the way through thus far. Nice job by Layton to. Oh, now they're going to. Sainer's going to get his second foul. Not a good time to get his second foul.
Well, that's one of those that Dylan ends up getting the foul, but that really wasn't Dylan's fault. I mean, initially on the ball defense, you can't let your man get by you. When you do that, you expose your guys underneath. That's exactly what happened to Dylan right now. He kind of got hung out to dry because we weren't able to contain the dribble on the outside. You got to stay in front of your man.
19-15. Davis makes the first free throw, and Davis makes the second free throw, back to a 5-point lead. So Sainer's going to be on the bench for a while with 2 fouls.
Yeah,
how long can Prairie Grove leave him there and not lose ground?
Yeah, definitely a key stretch right here while Dylan's on the bench. Want to be able to keep this close, get him back in the
Galligan
ballgame.
for 3, high, no good.
Oh, good hustle by Gavin there.
Heltemus keeps that one alive.
Oh, give it to him.
Man, you got to get that in there when Parker's got that kind of positioning.
Yeah, the defender had slipped
Heltemus
down.
for 3. Bottom! There we go! Gavin Heltemus cuts the lead to 2.
Well, that was a fitting end to that possession because Gavin kept that possession alive by getting that offensive rebound or tipping the ball to DJ. Nice to see him get rewarded with a nice three-point shot.
Nice job that time by Galligan. Tigers have got numbers. And it's all tied up.
There we go.
It's all tied up at 20. They fought back. And Coach Lloyd's going to take a timeout. Let's take a timeout with him. 4:43 to go in the first half. It's 20 all.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946.
Well, Derek, the Tigers have fought back. They were down 15-5. They've now outscored them 15-5, so it's all tied up. There's 2 guys about the same height. They're both wearing number 5.
Still a lot of time to play for the Tigers without the big man on the floor. Was it 2015 when he went out of the game? I believe it was. We've scored 5 in a row.
I'll tell you, that's the move I dislike the most is what I call the bunny hop.
Yeah.
I never have liked it.
Well, that's Church for Pea Ridgeland. He's got 11 points. He's a sophomore. He's going to be
Nick Ellis for 3, no good. And Galligan keeps that one alive. There's Heltemus. He's going to take a 3. Bottom! Heltemus with a second 3. And for the first time tonight, Derek, the Tigers have the lead, 23-22.
Well, we're battling out there, Lynn, and I like it. We're showing some fight. We didn't come out of the first quarter showing that, and now really got it going. Like to see us get those defensive possession, those rebounds, though.
And there's a big three-pointer.
Happens.
Weston Church. Actually, on that rebound, Heltman's had pretty good position. The ball just kind of went over his head.
Went over him, yeah. When you take a long shot from the outside, you got to anticipate a little bit longer of a bounce off the rim. That time Church made us pay again, Lynn. He's got 14 points. He's a solid player for a sophomore.
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers now trailing 25-23. Tigers trying to be patient. There's Ellis. Nice job by Nick Ellis. Hey, nice pass by DJ Strong.
Really good pass, and that's a nice job. The offense doing a really good job of being patient and getting that look. That's about the third time we've gotten that look, and a great job by Ellis to finish.
And there's Church.
Don't want to leave him.
Oh.
My goodness. That was about as in as you could get there.
We got a break. That's all
I don't know how that one rattled out, but
we got 6 players in now. Now Ellis is going to come out.
Good minutes right there by the sophomore. Is Nick a sophomore or a junior for us? He may be a junior this year.
Nick Ellis, he's a junior.
He's a junior, yeah. Good minutes by him right there.
2:35 to go here in the first half, all tied up at 25. Galligan. Boy, they're really watching Galligan now. Wide open three. No good.
It was on line. Good look by Layton. Got to get on this guy. Oh, nice hands by Layton.
Layton's. Nice feed. DJ Strong, yes, and a good finish. Layton Smith is 27-25. This is going down to be a good one, Derek. Whoa.
This is going to be intense the whole way through, kind of like the Huntsville game was. There's a moving screen.
And they're going to call now. They're calling Britton Cottle for the moving screen. And Coach Lloyd is not happy. He is not happy, Derek.
He's telling the official, make sure you call that moving screen on the other end. But we talked about it at the very onset of the game that Pea Ridge, their offense is predicated on staggered screens, double screens, and they're going to set a lot of screens in the half court, some of them illegal and some of them legal.
Both of these, he's going to get called. He's going to get a foul, and Layton Smith's going to get 2 shots. He went pretty hard that time.
Yeah, he did.
Towards the basket. On number 22, Blake Shepard. He went right at Shepard. Shepard picks up the foul. 5 team fouls. First on Shepard, 5 team fouls on the Blackhawks, 4 on the Tigers, but Big Dylan Sainer has 2 of those.
Yeah, and on just about every foul that Pea Ridge has, Lynn, we've gotten to the free throw line.
Well, there's another free throw made. Tigers now up 28-25. Second one on the way by Smith is also good. 29-25, $1:42 to go here in the first half. Yeah, you were talking about Hall being a sophomore and his brother playing. You could.
Yeah.
I was watching. I thought that was the case just by the way he was moving on the floor. Looked very similar to his brother, and there he goes with a 3 and knocks it down. He shoots like his brother too.
Yeah, he does.
29-28.
His brother made his living in that corner and that baseline, but Hall's a little more from the wing and the top of the key and get to the basket. The little sophomore brother there, he's got 7 points. Pea Ridge has got some solid sophomores. They're going to be a good team the next couple of years as well.
They are really going to be a force in this conference. Layton Smith pulls up 14-footer, no good. Nobody there for any kind of chance for a second shot.
Oh, got to get on that guy.
And now there's Shepard, lays it up. Nice job by Shepard. Shepard playing hard on both ends of the floor. And now Pea Ridge retakes the lead at 30-29. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. The Tigers have played well without Big Dylan.
Definitely, yeah, done a great job protecting Dylan with his 2 fouls. He went out of the ball game with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
There's Parker Galligan, and he's going to get fouled. And that's another foul on Cottle.
Lynn, we were down 20-15 when Dillon went out of the ball game. So from that point on, we've outscored them 14-10. So a nice job by the guys out on the floor of cutting into the lead and actually getting the lead at one point.
That's 3 fouls on Britton Cottle. We're all tied up at 30 as Galligan makes the first free throw. Prairie Grove shooting well from the line tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a strong point for us tonight. Normally not a good strong point.
Yeah, 7 out of 9 and now 8 out of 10.
Well, we'll take that any day.
You bet.
31-30, 20 seconds to go here in the first half. It's been a battle from the onset. Hall. Been impressed with Hall and Church both. Nice floater that time. Oh, he didn't get it off. Oh.
My goodness.
Well, 32-31. That's going to do it for the first half. It was a good first half. Pea Ridge got up quick, 15-5. Tigers able to close the lead, actually take the lead for a little bit. And that's going to do it for the first half. After one half of play, Pea Ridge 32, Prairie Grove 31. We'll be back in 8 minutes for the second half.
If you're looking for America's most dependable, long-running, full-size truck, then you're looking for the Chevy Silverado. And you'll find a fantastic selection at Everett Chevrolet right off of I-49. But right now, they're excited about the totally redesigned Tahoe and Suburban. If you're looking to move your small team around, you can do it in style with Everett Chevrolet. And you'll also find two of America's favorite sports cars there, the Chevy Camaro and the Corvette Stingray. New or used, you'll find it a customer-friendly, family-owned Everett Chevrolet, I-49 and Elm Springs Road in Springdale. You just bought that first home, or maybe the first new car, and you want it properly covered. Think Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence. Or maybe you just welcomed into the world that little gift of a child. You want to make sure that their future's secure. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Let's face it, you want someone local, someone that you know, someone that can be by your side when you need them to be there. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Home, life, auto, RV, boat, motorcycle insurance. Think Mark Spence, your local Shelter Insurance agent. Call 846-2999. That's 846-2999. Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence proudly support Tiger athletics and activities. Life can come at you from a lot of different directions, and you need to be prepared with the proper insurance. Let John Galligan of the Galligan Insurance Alliance make sure that you, your loved ones, and your home and all that's near and dear to you is properly covered. You see, the Galligan Insurance Alliance is an independent insurance agent and allows him the flexibility to shop the very best policy at the very best price, and this gives you the coverage and the peace of mind that you need at the rate that fits your budget. It's the best case scenario when it comes to covering all that is near and dear to you. Check them out on Facebook or drop by the website GalliganInsuranceAlliance.com. And you can always call 479-282-0605, 479-282-0605. The Galligan Insurance Alliance.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting mission in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia, Haiti, building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with basketball and cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God, love for our members. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience GC. We have convenient service times on Sunday, 9 and 10 a.m., and we have ministry for your children. Christian Church, Western Washington County, and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuhl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuhl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuhl. Stacy Luganbuhl, J.C. Dobbs, or Dwayne Cunningham stand ready to continue that Luganbuhl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuhl.com.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue Checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue Checking from Arvest Bank.
Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club represents our kids' sporting events grades K through 12. Like us on Facebook and follow us at Prairie Grove Tigers. If you'd be interested in helping out the sports teams with a monetary donation, please visit their website at pgboosterclub.com.
Okay, we're back for just coming in at halftime. Derek, you want to go through some quick stats, both teams?
Yeah, for Pea Ridge, really the two guys carrying them offensively, Lynn, are the two sophomores, Church with 14, Hall with 9 points. So that's 23 out of the 32 points for Pea Ridge. Those two guys we got to locate and find them on the offensive end. Got to get a hand in their face, make somebody else make some plays for them. For us, the scoring is so balanced. We got 7 guys that have scored, and nobody with more than 6 points. That's Galligan with 6, Smith and Sainer with 5, Heltemus with 6 also. Good job off the bench by him. Nick Ellis with 4, Purcell with 3, and DJ Strong with 2. So we got 10 points off the bench. A good job by Heltemus and Ellis, really contributing when they got in the ball game. After starting off so slowly, and 10-point deficit, looked like Pea Ridge may get away from us. Really nice job by our guys responding, taking the lead, protecting Sainer with the 2 fouls for about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And now you got 16 minutes left in the ball game. This is going to be a tight one, and it's one that we need to win. We really need to win by more than 2 points, which you mentioned before the game, but
we got
overall
win.
We just want to win.
Absolutely. Well, right now it's a 1-point lead for Pea Ridge. And I'll tell you, the way they shoot, Derek, we got to hope they cool off in the second half.
Yeah, and they really did in the first quarter. They got off to such a hot start from the outside, and then it slowed down a little bit. But towards the end of the half, Lynn, it picked up a little bit, and they scored a little. They went on a little bit of a run there to regain the lead. Now they've got a 1-point lead. So see if the Tigers can make any defensive adjustments to locate those 2 sophomores a little bit better in the second half.
Boy, that Church is dangerous. Nice job that time defensively by Sainer. He just kind of stood there, forced Church to throw up not a great shot.
Yeah, Dylan's got to be aware they're gonna attack him, and he's got to be smart and not pick up that 3rd foul.
Love to see him get through this quarter. Leighton Smith's going to bring the ball in. Just getting under the way. 7.5 minutes
and
to
now
go.
Pea Ridge goes zone here, Lynn, for the first time. So they didn't like how they were matching up with us man-to-man. Oh,
Nice. Oh, nice job by Tanner Purcell into Big Dylan Sainer, and it's 33-32.
How many layups has Purcell
created,
dished off to the past couple weeks, man? He has been on fire, passing the ball, setting his teammates up in great positions.
That was an excellent no-look, too. No-look
nice
doesn't
job
always.
by Sainer.
He just stood there, and that's
yes,
what
he did.
Oh. Sainer. There's Big Dylan, and he puts it up and in. 35-32.
That was a veteran move by Purcell. He kind of lulled the defense to sleep. Almost got the shot to go, but a good offensive board by Dylan.
Church, he's a little short. Sainer gets a rebound.
There we go.
Now the Tigers. The largest lead the Tigers have was 29-25, 4 points. Leighton Smith thought about the long three, and he gets it out.
And I think this is a little bit out of character for Pea Ridge to go to this 2-3 zone. This is the first time I've seen them play, but just knowing them historically, they like to play man-to-man defense.
There's a pull-up by Parker
there we
Galligan
go.
knocks it down. And that's the largest lead for the Tigers in the game, 37-32.
6 points in a row to start the third quarter. Great start for the third quarter for the Tigers. Now I got to keep building on it, Lynn.
Well, I'll tell you.
Don't stop now.
But the thing with Pea Ridge, they were down 8 to Lincoln a couple weeks ago.
Oh, is that right?
In the fourth quarter, and still came out with victorious. And they're going to get a hand check there on Purcell. 0-0 Purcell with his. That's the second on Purcell. First team foul. Second. That's the first on Purcell. First team foul.
Tanner's got to make sure. He did a good job of getting out on Hall to defend that three-point shot.
Three-pointer, no good.
There we go.
And now Sainer keeps that one alive, gets it to Galligan, and now the Tigers with a chance to increase on their lead. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers leading 37-32. Oh, nice pass. Sainer just got to go. Oh, can Purcell?
That's our ball. That's our ball. Here we go. You're right, Liam, what you were going to say. Dylan's just got to go up straw right there. No need to try the reverse layup.
Coach Lloyd's taking timeout. I'm not sure if he's talking to his team or the refs. He's not happy about a lot of stuff over there right now. I got to tell you, Derek, let me just say, I've observed Coach Lloyd at a couple of tournaments, and when Prairie Grove has played them, I'm impressed with the way he coaches. He coaches with a lot of fire and a lot of passion, but he also, the things that he coaches throughout the game, and I'm impressed with what he does with his team. He's got a young team. They're sitting on top of the conference or tied with the conference. Got to be impressed with what he's doing over there at Pea Ridge.
He comes from a coaching pedigree, Lynn. I don't know if you know his dad is a head coach at Van Buren, 7A school down by Fort Smith. So he's grown up kind of in the business, so to speak. But, yeah, he's got some good, solid talent. Lynn, their junior high team is leading the conference. Our boys actually went up to Pea Ridge last night, won that game. So it was a big win for our junior high boys. But it looks like for the future, Pea Ridge is really set up with these young sophomores they've got in the game. They've got a lot of seniors and a lot of sophomores, and it appears to be a lot of freshmen and eighth graders coming up that they're going to be a force for the next several years in the conference.
Tigers get it in. Let's see how Coach Lloyd does for Pea Ridge after the timeout. Prairie Grove hoping to increase on their lead.
Well, they've gone back to their man-to-man defense, it looks like, Lynn. Yeah, they're back into their man.
Well, they, probably not a bad thing to do, but when Prairie Grove's having that kind of success, and a push, and that's 2 fouls now on number 2, Tristan Trundle.
Trundle he's a big kid. He just doesn't look it compared to Sainer out there.
Yeah, he's big. And he's strong. I mean, he's battled in there with Sainer really hard.
Oh, man, Sainer got pushed.
And the Tigers keep it alive. Well, we gotten a couple of good loose balls on this time down the floor.
Yeah. Nice job of hustling by the guys.
That time Purcell looking for the foul, didn't get it. And Shepard gets it down quick. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Big Dillon with a nice rebound. That was a good rebound by Dillon.
Really strong rebound right there. Pea Ridge got a good look on the offensive end. It was a quick three, but he was open. Nice job of Dillon cleaning up the board.
Derek, I'd really – man.
Oh.
Parker Galligan looking for the foul, didn't get it.
Yeah, you've made the good point that the last 2 times we've looked for the foul. We can't play like that, Lynn. It's been a physical game. The refs are letting both teams play. You can't go in looking for contact.
And there's another rebound. DJ Strong's gotten a couple rebounds down there. We've gone halfway through the quarter. Pea Ridge has not scored.
And
I'm a little
knock on wood.
Well, no. The thing I want to point out is you gotta make hay while the sun's shining.
Yeah.
And that's why I would like to see us stretch this lead to 7. We've had a chance to do it twice now and have come up empty.
Yeah. Definitely need a good look right here. We've had 2 good looks at the basket.
There's Leighton Smith, and that one goes in and out.
Man,
a third
good
shot
look.
goes in and out. And now you're going to have a three-pointer on the way. And just like, and Sainer, after Purcell taps down. This is our 4th chance to go up by 7, Derek.
Well, the good thing is, Lynn, we're making Pea Ridge play a lot of defense because their shots have come really quick on the offensive end, and we've done a really good job of limiting them to 1 shot. But, yeah, you're right. We got to take advantage of these opportunities. When they're not scoring, we got to be scoring. Oh, good.
Yeah, they're going to give it to finally didn't get the call on Zach Davis. That's only a 2nd team foul. Davis is that his first?
First foul is what I've got him down for.
So neither team, in too much foul trouble. Sainer with 2. They have one player, Cottle, with 3. And a timeout from Prairie Grove.
I think Coach Ed senses the urgency of we got a 5-point lead. We had a great start to the 3rd quarter, but come on, guys, we got to get some points right here.
Yeah, you want Pea Ridge. They're not going to do this for the whole 4th quarter. So, and now coming into the game for Pea Ridge, number 40, Lance Butchery.
I believe that's the 2nd timeout that Coach Ed's taken. I think Pea Ridge has also taken 2 timeouts.
Did you call that Butchery or Butchery?
No.
I'm going to go with Butchery because it
I call
sounds
him
better.
Lance. When in doubt.
$2:59 to go in the 3rd. Tigers trailing 37-32, or leading 37-32. Get it into Purcell. Now it's down low to Sainer.
Good isolation inbounds play right there.
39-32, and we finally get up by 7 after 4 trips down and 5 attempts, I think. We finally go up by 7.
Well, that's one of those where you're glad you used a timeout. Sometimes you're not glad you use them, but that one paid off for us. A good inbounds play for the Tigers. A nice turnaround jump shot by Dillon.
He walked. He got away with it. Now they're going to apply some pressure.
What's the Pea Ridge? What are they so upset about, Lynn? I missed it.
It's Tanner to kind of try to make some space using the the back end of his body there. And we've struggled with pressure this year, Derek, and we do get past it this time. There's Leighton Smith. He's going baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Trundle. That's his 3rd.
Well, that's what you got to do against that pressure, Lynn, is you got to break it and then you got to attack it. And nice job by Leighton.
I thought Trundle walked down there on the baseline.
Too. Yeah.
39-34, 2:17 to go in the 3rd. Derek, I think this game's going to go to the wire.
It's got that feel, doesn't it, Lynn? It really does.
Free throw, and Leighton Smith calls the backboard, and now he gets the free throw, 40-34.
I heard him call it. Well, when things like that are going your way, you just think, hey, maybe it's our night tonight, but still a lot of
basketball.
Game left.
Second one on the way, and it is no good.
Should have used the backboard again.
40-34, 2:12, 2:10 to go now in the 3rd quarter. Prairie Grove done a nice job defensively thus far.
Oh,
Stolen by Tanner Purcell. Purcell takes his time, lays it up and in,
go.
and the Tigers have their largest lead in the game at 42-34, under 2 minutes to go in the third.
Great anticipation by Tanner right there, getting that steal, converting on the other end. I saw the Tigers practicing a little bit today, Lynn, and they were working on the offensive sets for Pea Ridge. That one was scouted out well.
And wide open three, and Galligan gets the rebound.
Well, you can't leave him open too many times.
No, Church, Dylan's
You had him.
Sainer going to go back down low and try to find that. Now Purcell kicks it out. Leighton Smith for three. No good. Rebound goes to the Blackhawks. You can't leave him open too much either, Derek. They're going to get a second chance, and now.
They called time. Did they call time?
Yeah.
They called a timeout. Okay.
That's not bad because I think he's going to pull Sainer out for this last minute of the quarter, and then we'll be able to play fourth quarter. He will only have 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's going to be a good move right there. Dylan has done a really good job playing this entire quarter without picking up another foul.
And he got close a couple times. They went at him.
He did.
There's some nights that when they went inside like that, he may have gotten a call on foul. But look, what Dylan does a good job of, Derek, he stands there, holds his footing. He does put his hands up.
Yep.
And sometimes if they go hit him, they will call that foul. But most of the time, if you're as big as he is, you can tell he's not moving.
Yep.
And they're like, okay, we're not giving him a foul. He's trying to avoid the foul.
I think it's called the principle of verticality. You're allowed to go straight up.
We're playing with 4 guys.
Here we go. Well, we still got 4 guys on the floor. Tanner wanted a breather too. Up at Pea Ridge at 9-1 in conference, they definitely don't need us playing with 4 players out here.
Quick three, no good. Rebound and well, we really, Derek, they've got a lot of second chances this time down. Heltemus is going to get it.
Oh, Gavin. Oh, he got fouled, didn't he?
And now going to be a blocking foul, and that's going to be 4 fouls now on Cottle.
Well, one thing that has surprised me, I know Pea Ridge is a really good three-point shooting team, but they've shot a lot of quick ones here in the third quarter, and when it's going in, it's great. But when you're missing, it's not so great.
I think they called that one down there in the corner for Davis.
Yeah, that was definitely a set play off the inbounds. That's for sure.
Leighton Smith makes that free throw. It's 43-36. 50.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Boy, if Prairie Grove could somehow get a defensive stop and the ball back and go it. Man, I'd like to go in with a fourth quarter with a decent lead here. Second one on the way by Smith. It is good.
There we go, Leighton.
44-36. 50.6 now.
Leighton 5 out of 6 at the free throw line. Good job by Leighton. He's having a good offensive game tonight.
He's played good on both ends. He's had quite a few turnovers as well. And that ball's going to go out, and the Tigers get a turnover, 39.4. Now we got to be able to beat this press here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's nothing. Oh, goodness. Oh, we got
a break. Nice job, Heltemus.
Nice.
Puts it in. And a 10-point lead now for the Tigers. For the first time tonight, the Tigers have a double-digit lead. Well, we got a break there,
Oh,
Derek.
man, we did, and we took advantage of it. That was a key, too. Get those breaks, take advantage of it.
Down to 6 seconds.
Tigers playing some great defense right here, Lynn. You got to be careful. Pea Ridge coach is really wanting a hand check call.
I think the thing is there too. I think Purcell's correct. I think coach is right about the hand check, but Purcell, that ball went out off the Pea Ridge guy.
Yeah.
He's going to take a long three.
Short. There we go.
And after 3 quarters of play, Prairie Grove stretches the lead that quarter, Derek. They were down 32-31. They outscored them 15-4. And we got one more quarter. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter after this.
Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, go Tigers!
Okay, we're back. Fourth and final quarter, Derek. It's going to be a you and I are just talking off air. It's going to go to the wire. I don't care what happens here.
I think even if this was a 20-point game, you still get to feel it's going to go down to the wire. But, hey, that's a great quarter by the Tigers. Outscore them 15-4.
And another thing, Derek, 5 fouls to 1.
Yeah.
And that we may get to the bonus here, and we get the ball here. We got possession arrow. This is a chance for us to really capitalize, Derek.
And right now we're shooting free throws well tonight, Lynn. 11 out of 14 at the line for the Tigers. So
and that's
if we can get to the free throw line,
that's not been our strong suit all season.
There it is, and one.
And one! There's Big Sainer going in. And Sainer goes up. It's a 12-point lead, and now Sainer with a chance to complete the old-fashioned three.
That is great isolation offense right there. Coming out of the fourth quarter timeout there. Went right inside to Sainer, and he went right at him.
Big Sainer with the chance, and he misses it. Still 12-point lead. 16 fouls, so now the Tigers will be in the bonus the rest of the way, Derek. 15's not going to shoot it because he was wide open. Man, he's taking all kind of steps.
Yeah, he did. He shuffled his feet right there, yep.
Prairie Grove.
There it is.
And we get it. We beat the press, Derek. He's going to go to the line.
Yep.
It's going to be a 1-and-1. One and one. This is big. We can make free throws down the stretch here, Derek. It could be big.
We could be shooting a lot, and you're right. We've got to convert these. 7
fouls now on Pea Ridge. Purcell. No good. We got to make the free throws tonight, Derek.
That's 2 in a row we've missed.
This team is so good. And I'm telling you, they're getting away with steps. See? Three-pointer by Hall, no good. Rebound by Big Sainer. And another foul.
1-and-1 again. Here we go.
Now, Derek, if we can get to that double bonus, maybe we can at least shoot 50%
yeah,
from the
right.
line.
Yeah. Well, Dylan, 3 out of 5 at the line tonight.
Let's hope he can knock down. This is he's got to hit the front end here, Derek. Got to hit the front end. First one's on the way. Got it.
Attaboy.
49-38. 2 more fouls. Well, yeah, one more. We only have one more that we have to deal with. Then we get 2 the rest of the way out. Second one on the way by Sainer. It's good. 50-38.
Student section coming alive, Lynn.
For the first time.
Here we go.
And, three-pointer on the way.
And now they stop. Well, Davis has scored the last 5 points for Pea Ridge. He's got 10 points tonight.
I'll tell you, Derek, our largest lead's been 12. And we have DJ Strong gets it. And now Sainer.
Oh, nice job by the Tigers right there.
Yeah,
man.
very
real good.
We got through it. And there's nice
there
take
go.
by Purcell. Back to double-digit lead, 52-41.
Great press offense run by the Tigers. Boy, Layton is working hard. Tanner's working hard.
And Purcell.
Oh, no.
And then he walked.
Yeah, he did.
The ref actually hit the whistle for a second. And now it goes back.
Oh, no. Oh, they call a hold.
Oh!
They called a hold. We're shooting 1-and-1 here, Lynn.
Oh, Coach Lloyd is furious, and I got to be honest with you, I can't blame him.
He's going to get a T. There we go.
He got a technical.
T-ball. T-ball.
You saw that coming.
He was wanting that one. He was wanting that one.
Big Sainer down there. Be careful. You can't
Yeah,
taunt.
Gotta be careful. Still way too much time left in the ball game.
1-1 for Prairie. This is a chance, Derek, if we can make this happen, really stretch the lead.
Yep. Going to get 4 free throws here and the ball in.
There's makes the first one, does Leighton Smith. Second one on the way. Can Smith knock this one down? Leighton Smith, second one on the way, and it rolls in. Largest lead of the game, 13 points. And now Leighton Smith's going to stay at the line and shoot the 2 technical free throws. This one is short.
Come on, Leighton. Stay up there. Be confident in yourself.
Try to stretch this thing to 14 points and the ball, Derek. This one's on the way, and this one is – oh, he missed it.
I was a little surprised, Lynn, that Leighton was shooting the technical, even though he hit the 2 free throws in a row, and he had hit 4 up until that point, 4 in a row. I was kind of surprised DJ didn't shoot right there, but Leighton was kind of feeling it. There we go. Good defense by DJ.
Sainer got a little too, again, his 2 fouls, the last 2 have come when he's swinging that arm, Derek.
Yep. You mentioned it earlier. He was doing a good job at just going straight up.
That's 3 on Big Sainer, though. And he completes the 0-3. So where we could have had a 16 or 15-point lead, or actually a 17-point lead, Derek is now down 5 seconds. We could have had a 17-point lead because we had a chance to go to 15 on free throws and the ball. It's down to 10.
Key stretch right there. And Leighton did a good job of hitting his first 2 free throws, but the 2 misses.
And now if they cut it to 8, it's going to really get floater, no good. 54-44. This game, Derek, far from over.
Too much time.
It's too bad we don't have a running clock.
No joke.
This 5:55 is going to seem like an eternity.
Way too much time.
Push, and now he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
All right, Leighton, right here, buddy.
Boy, Coach Lloyd, he's this close. I think he's this close to being gone.
But and when you've got a technical foul, he's got the seatbelt rule, so he's technically not allowed to stand up and talk with the referees anymore. We're shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way, Lynn.
Leighton Smith makes
there
that.
There we go. Dylan's got to be careful, Lynn, because Pea Ridge is going to get aggressive. He's got 3 fouls.
Three-pointer on the way by Hall. It's good. I'll tell you, this thing's, Derek, 55-47.
There's a good, there we go.
Oh, and Purcell's there to clean it up. Back to a 10-point lead. Hall for 3, no good. Nice job that time by Cottle. And he's going to get an intentional foul.
Yep.
And now Coach is going to get another technical. He's off the bench. He's off the bench.
That should be an automatic technical foul on the coach. What did he say?
Standing up and clapping now. That's it? Yeah.
There is, boy, it's getting very
man, it's
tense in here. Leighton Smith
sure
at the
is.
line. Leighton
Come on, Leighton.
missing some key free throws down the stretch. 8-point lead for the Tigers.
He's 8 of 13 at the line tonight, boy. Leighton, I don't know if he shot 13 free throws all year.
Makes that one. 58-49.
Yeah, Coach Ed is telling the referee right now that the coach really should have been his second technical foul. Should be an automatic when he's off the bench. And maybe you could call a timeout if you're off the bench, but I thought you could not get up and talk to the referees there. Anyway, it's a full timeout for Pea Ridge, Lynn.
It's intense right now, Derek.
It sure is.
I mean, the players are feeling it. Fans, students. I like a good, intense basketball game. I think we're on the borderline here. I'd like to see it, toned down just a hair.
I feel like at this point, even though we're in the double bonus, I feel like the refs are really gonna tighten up their whistle. I mean, if you're a defender for the Tigers right now, you got to recognize that, realize, hey, anything tight, anything close is probably going to be a call to foul from this point on, and you got to adjust to that. And you got to keep your wits about you.
He's about to get a.
Hey, he's still jawing with the official.
I'm really surprised, and I do like his passion, and I do like what he does over there. But boy, tonight he's going to look at this and know the number of fouls both ways, and.
There it is.
And Big Sainer back to a double-digit lead, 60-49.
17 points on the night for Dillon.
Long three by Hall. No good. Rebound goes to Parker Galligan.
Big rebound by Parker. Go on, Parker. Go on, buddy. Just survive, Lynn. Just hang on.
You just want to run a little clock here.
There we go.
Wow. I don't think Coach Ed's not happy with that move.
He's telling Gavin, run the offense. Just keep running some clock here.
Because what happens, even though you're scoring with the clock stopped.
Yeah, that's true. And if you keep giving Pea Ridge open looks from the outside, you're trading 2 for 3.
Yeah.
So you for sure don't want to do that. Every time Hall pulls up to shoot the ball, I get my pen out ready to just mark down points. But
Heltemus makes both free throws, 62-49. Back to the largest lead we've had in the game, but still doesn't feel comfortable.
No, not at all. 10 points for Gavin off the bench. He's played a really solid game.
They're on the floor, and that's where Prairie Grove has a little bit of advantage here.
Yeah. That was a smart play by DJ because he knew the offensive player was. Yeah, he got beat, and he put his hands up. He was probably better off just letting him go right there. Good job by DJ. Smart play there.
Who are they going to get for that foul? I hope they get Purcell. No, they're going to get Sainer. That's 4 on Sainer.
4 on Sainer, yep.
And now Nick Ellis. He's going to bring Ellis into the game, or he's going to live Sainer. No, here comes Leighton Smith.
Scoreboard is out. Let's hope we remember what the score was.
It's a 13-point lead for the Tigers.
I was hoping it'd come back on with about a minute left in the ball game. No such luck.
Sainer with 4 fouls now, Derek. We're going to have to play quite a bit of time without him because I imagine he'll let it go down to probably 2 minutes. So we'll have to go about 2 minutes.
And the only thing there's not much positive about Dillon being on the bench. The only way I could see that helping is we got an extra ball handler an extra guard into the ball game to help with that press.
Hall makes both free throws. How many points does he have tonight?
He's
Derek?
got 14.
And now going to get the ball. Boy, knocked it out. Purcell, on that one, he could have moved around. He didn't do it. We forget.
Yeah, now you can't move.
You can't move.
Yeah.
And
that's a good job by Layton.
Oh, we turned it over, Derek.
Yep. I think Layton had him open just a little bit sooner, hesitated a little bit, tough break. It went off Galligan's foot, I believe. Got to find the shooters here.
And there is one of them right there. He's got a three.
Yep.
Derek, this thing is so far from over. It's an 8-point lead.
Cannot relax.
No.
Cannot relax.
And another three. You know, we don't score this time down the court.
We got away with that, Lynn, because they knocked the inbounds pass away, didn't they?
I think
was it just a dead ball right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so he moved on the baseline that time and they didn't call
What happened is after we made the shot, it hit one of the cheerleaders or something.
Okay.
And so
this is going to be intense. I think Coach Ed used the timeout there. I think he's got 2 left.
I don't like we got back very late that time on defense.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
And, we had a chance there. We were up by 11. Chance to go back to 13. We had 3-on-1.
Yeah,
3-on-1. And turned the ball over.
Well, I do like what Layton did. Pea Ridge, when we inbound the ball, they're going to come trap us. Layton is so fast, so athletic. He just got the ball, beat him up the sideline, and that's the end of the press right there. But once you get through the press, you've got to convert or pull the ball back out and run clock.
I think that and I won't be comfortable till it's all zeros and we have a win.
Yeah.
But I think we've got to find a way, Derek, if we can be at this 8 or 10 point lead, but get this thing under 2 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
we're having a hard time getting it in.
Good job there. Oh, DJ, careful, man.
Boy, they're all over the press.
Yeah.
Black.
We've either got to finish those or just get the ball back out.
What we need to do, Derek, we're running. We're trying to score. They're giving us their press is working in 2 ways. Once not only are we breaking it, but then we're trying to score, and then we're using too much. We're not using enough clock.
And if you score, it's great. If you don't score, it's bad for you.
I thought Purcell got a good block that time,
but
they're going to. He's not going to wait on Sainer. He sees already they're closing the gap. And with these 2 free throws, it can be down to 6. And that's just 2 possessions for Pea Ridge.
And I think it's the right move to get Sainer back in. I mean, you got 3 minutes left. If he fouls out, he fouls out. Church with 18 points, Lynn.
Most of that coming in the first half. A lot of that
Yeah,
in the first
you're
half.
right. I think he had 14 at halftime. Sure don't want to see him get going again.
Well, Pea Ridge finds ways to win these close games. They've done it all season long.
Yeah, you're right.
And now Prairie Grove has got to find a way to run a little bit of clock. And he just throws it away.
DJ, be strong with the ball.
And now Smith's going to get called for a foul. DJ just not strong with the ball that time and threw it away. I actually thought Coach Ed was about to call timeout there.
Yeah, I did too.
We need a defensive stop. They've scored the last 3 times down. And now there's Church for 3. No good. Big Sainer. Who's going to get it?
Got to come up with those loose balls. We were getting them early in the quarter.
Walk! There it is.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
You've been calling for it,
Yeah,
Lynn.
he's done it a few times. That time we finally got it.
Yeah.
2:48 to go. Uh-oh.
Oh, there
Galligan.
we go. Come on, Parker. Oh.
Well, we need them both.
You bet.
And
Yeah,
they're about to be in the bonus too, Derek. We've picked up a few fouls here. Like I said, Pea Ridge has found a way, and Galligan misses. We've started to miss down the stretch, Derek.
Yes,
we said
we have.
we'd have this free throw advantage chances, and we've missed them. But Derek, there's Galligan's second one, and it's good. 8-point lead.
9 points in the game for Parker.
We need defense.
See all this stuff that they were letting go in the first 3 quarters. Now we're calling it. We're tightening it up. You got to adjust to that.
Well, now they're scoring with no point. This is it. The points are coming on with no clock running.
Yep.
See, we just went up by 8. And now they can cut it down to 6. He makes the first part of the 1-and-1. Hall's not going to miss many free throws, I can tell you.
He's 4 out of 5 tonight.
And he's going to cut the lead to 6. But I was going to say, they have found a way to win these close games. Boy, that's a...
He was pushing Dylan there.
We're trying again. We're falling for this, Derek. We run 9 seconds off.
Yeah.
Those are some we can pull out. You can run 30 seconds off the clock.
And I know the hesitation is, do you take the chance with Pea Ridge pressuring you and possibly getting a turnover, or if you've got it a way to attack the basket, do you take it? You almost have to if you're making free throws.
Yeah.
But that's the key. You've got to make free throws. I don't know who they called that foul on, Lynn. I didn't see it flash up on the scoreboard. So I may be a foul short for Pea Ridge. There you go, Leighton. 14 points tonight for Leighton Smith.
There you go. You want to force them to pick that ball up and run clock. You don't want to get them down. There's a wide open 3. You can't do that.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
They've cut it down to 5, Derek. We had as much as a 13 with a chance at one point with the technical foul to go up 17.
Yeah, potentially 18 if you hit a three-pointer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was a key stretch in the ball game. Having said that, Lynn, you'll take a 5-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go against the best team in the conference record-wise. But you got to find a way to finish this game off. You know it's going to come down to free throws, but can't give Pea Ridge such easy looks on the offensive end. And you can't blame, I don't know who it was, I think it was Parker Garden Church right there. He got screened. And when that happens, your teammates got to step up and help on that screen. You got to at least show until Galligan can get through that screen and get a hand up. And right there, just a free look for Church. He's going to knock those down more often than not.
Well, Derek, with 2:27, in 2 minutes they've cut that double-digit lead down, and this press, it's not giving us problems in breaking it, and I don't want to curse us. We've been able to break it. What's happened is we got it on this end and not been able to convert when we've had 2-on-1, 3-on-1, or get fouled and miss free throws. And you made a point earlier. What we're trading is 3 for 1. We're making 1 free throw. They're coming down and hitting a 3.
Yeah, or sometimes 2 for 1. But, it's been a while since we've stepped up to the line and hit 2 free throws in a row. And we're going to need to do that if we want to win this ball game and maybe even then some. Well, I think Pea Ridge is down to 1 timeout, Lynn. I think Coach Ed's still got 2.
Boy, man, he missed his chance with Leighton.
That's never a bad option, just to lob it up. Come on, guys. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Lynn?
That's what I'm saying, Derek.
You got it. If you're going to go in like that, you've got to make sure you can make the layup.
I'm telling you, Derek, the press has worked for them, not in turning it over.
Yeah.
And
speeding us up.
Yeah, it's speed the game up, and we've missed shots. We missed a lot of layups down the stretch here.
We have.
We're down to 2 minutes, but it's 2 minutes, and we're only up 5. And there's Church. Or no, that's a three-pointer.
Good block out by Purcell.
And now he's going to get a foul. And 3 Pea Ridge guys are on the ground, on the floor.
Great block out by Tanner.
Got to make free throws, though.
Got to, yep. Well, what you wanted a lead with two minutes left.
I wanted a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left.
Okay, we got a 5-point lead. Potentially 7 here. Come on, Tanner. Tanner is 1 for 3 at the free throw line tonight.
Got 2 shots here and makes the first one, 66-60. Coming into the game is Cottle. He comes in for Lance Boutry.
It's Sainer still with 4 fouls, so he's got to be aware of that. Sure don't want to see him foul out.
And Purcell makes them both. And now, down to 1:50 to go in the game. Leighton Smith's picked up quite a few fouls. I'm not sure he's sitting at 4.
I believe. And that was a good play. Leighton overplayed it there, anticipating a perimeter pass. It was a good back cut by Hall.
But Hall's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And Lynn, he's 5 out of 6 at the free throw line tonight.
I do not like point score while the clock is stopped.
No, and there's been too many on both ends. 17 points for Hall.
I think if we break the press, Derek, it's almost like pull out and run some clock. But they're going to come down.
There you go. Now
there you go.
There we go. Okay. Now you've got to see that. That's the dilemma right there, Lynn.
Well, the problem there is we had a good play. We just overthrew. I mean, if he could have got it to Parker there, we'd have run another 15 seconds off. Instead, they got a chance to close it down, possibly to 2 points with a 3-pointer here.
As much as I hate to say, a bad shot is better than that right there.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be decisive here.
And Sainer's going to get his 5th foul.
He's gone. Yep.
Hall's been perfect from the line in the 4th quarter.
And Lynn, all 5 of Sainer's fouls have been coming off other guys getting beat and getting to the basket. And
he missed one.
Missed one there. He hit 6 in a row. 6 in a row up until that point. Got to block out and get a rebound right here. If you're Purcell, Galligan, even DJ and Leighton have got to help on this defensive rebound potentially.
Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. 1:31, Derek. We said it would go to the wire. It's going to go to the wire.
You know, Lynn, you think you got a 10-point lead going into the 4th quarter.
You stretch it out to 13.
You've scored 21 points in the 4th quarter. Prairie Grove, we've scored 21 points in the 4th quarter, yet we're up 4 because Pea Ridge has scored 27 points. A lot of them at the free throw line here in the 4th quarter, but got to find a way to get this win. And a 3-point win would be ideal.
Yeah. I mean, a win's a win.
A win is a win, but a win almost a win by less than 2 points almost definitely clinches 3rd place. But right now, we're looking for that 2 seed, and a win by more than 2 points tonight would put us in a great position.
2 points, we still have a shot.
Yes,
but
exactly.
There's a lot of factors, but we got to win. I mean,
got to win. That's priority number 1 right here.
And we get it to DJ, back to Purcell.
And that looks like we are going to run clock here. Okay.
We have to, Derek, we need to be really good from a free throw line. We need a defensive stop. We haven't had a defensive stop in a few series down the court.
And I think that's his 5th foul, so that was the missing foul that I had. Zach Davis, 13 points tonight. He had a solid game.
No, what Davis, that was Cottle. And he already had 4. Yep.
No, I think it was Davis, Lynn, because
Davis is staying here, though.
Yeah, they haven't subbed for him yet.
Okay.
I think they're going to get him now.
Okay, you're right then. Okay.
Okay, now 1:13 left, Lynn. Big free throws right here. you're right. We do need a defensive stop. We don't need to foul them and put them at the line. We need a
defensive
turnover or a missed shot and a rebound. So at that point, Pea Ridge is to the point, if they miss a shot, we get the rebound. They almost have to foul us.
Leighton Smith with a chance to go up by 6 for the Tigers. Shot on the way, short. Rebound goes to Pea Ridge. Get out there on him, somebody.
Oh, where was the foul there?
He's going to go to the line. Basket's good. They called it. He's got a chance to close it to 2 here, Derek. That should have been on the floor.
After all that they – man, oh, man, Lynn.
We're going to be down to a 2-point lead. DJ Strong in the corner.
Get it out. Oh, my. Oh,
he's on the baseline.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Derek, I told you all along, they found ways all year long. All year long they found ways to win these close games, and they've battled back. You got to give Pea Ridge credit. Prairie Grove's made some mistakes.
Right here, Lynn. We're playing the three-point shot, and they've gassed us going to the basket. We've got to stay in front of your guy.
It's almost been the same play every time.
Yeah, it has. You see right there, Tanner can't go for that steal. There we go.
We're all tied up. And the press has worked well for Pea Ridge.
And I tell you what, Lynn.
Oh, my gosh.
Tanner walked with it, I thought. Well,
Coach Ed's saying he's got to sit down. And that's what Coach Ed keeps telling the refs, that if he gets up.
And that they may be conferencing about it, but he's done it ever since he got the technical. He's been off the bench the entire time.
He's going to go tell him. No, maybe not.
Nope. Going to let him go. Okay, right here, Lynn, you play for what you'd like to do is get a shot off with about 5 seconds left. Give yourself a chance for an offensive rebound in case you miss.
They have no timeout, so they have to.
Pea Ridge is out of timeouts. They'd have to get the ball and go. But we're just, boy, just so many missed chances here in the fourth quarter off the press. The back court has not been the problem. It's been the front court. We have not finished.
And that's what I said earlier. We had so many chances. We rushed shots, and then we would either turn the ball over or something, and the clock wasn't running.
Yeah, when we didn't rush shots, we pulled the ball out, and then we turned it over.
Give Pea Ridge a lot of credit. They battled. I mean, they just flat out battled back.
Lynn, they've scored 32 points in this quarter. In a quarter. And we haven't been a slouch off it. We scored 22 points. Right here, we got to have a good look. I'd love for us to hit a 3-ball at the end for. That'd be a sweet way to win it, but if we can get a basket right here. Oh, goodness gracious, fellas. What? I don't know what Parker was doing there.
He's lucky he didn't get a double dribble too.
Yeah, he bobbled the catch.
Pea Ridge has battled back, Derek. You got to give them credit.
Well, they're going to go to the basket right here. I have a feeling, Lynn. Wow.
What a win. That's twice now in the last 2 games, Derek. We've let them get away in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Let it get away.
Then we let them get away.
When you don't finish, you don't win games against good teams, Lynn. And last week against Huntsville, we did not finish. tonight against Pea Ridge did not finish.
And Derek, you think about it. You think about both those games; they could have easily been victories. We'd be sitting at 9. We'd be sitting at 10-1, or we could possibly
9-2.
Well, no, if we'd have won both of those, if we'd have won
both Pea Ridge games,
yeah,
or both Huntsville,
Huntsville games, where we had the lead going in the late quarters.
Yeah.
And by losing both of those games, we are now going to pretty much be the 3rd seed.
Pretty much. If you lose out, which probably you don't want to say is not going to happen, because in this conference anything could happen, but pretty much, Lynn, we've put ourselves in a position to finish 3rd.
And we have to win.
Which means you've got to win one game at districts to get to the regional tournament. And another thing to look at, Lynn, is at the seedings. You're going to play, if you're a 3 seed, you're going to play the winner of a 6-7 seed, which right now is a winner of Gentry and Berryville. You sure don't want to see Shiloh fall down to that 6 seed playing on their home floor. You sure don't want to play them. So we'd like to see Shiloh stay in that 4-5 slot, take your chances with Gentry, Gravett, or Berryville on a neutral court.
But Derek, here's the thing tonight. I'm going to give credit to – you got to give credit to Pea Ridge. They fought back. They did what they had to do. We missed a lot of opportunities, 35 points.
After 4 in the 3rd quarter.
In the 3rd quarter. And we talked
4
about
points.
it. I said earlier, you got to score what you could. We needed to build the lead.
Yep.
After the technical foul, Derek, we were up 13 with 2 free throws in the ball. We missed those 2 free throws, and then we did not convert.
Yep.
And from that point forward, they started chipping away at the lead, and eventually were able to pull out the victory. Our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Leighton Smith, with 15 points. He had a lot of things that he made happen from a defensive end. He was a big part of breaking the press. Unfortunately, not able to finish a few, and we fall a little short tonight. For the 2nd time, Prairie Grove drops their 2nd straight home loss in the final waning moments of the game. Well, Derek,
that's a tough one to swallow.
That's 2 in a row, tough one to swallow.
That's a Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be hard to sleep tonight with that one, because you just had so many chances, could not finish layups. I mean, we talked about it the entire 4th quarter. But having said all that, Lynn, you lose, which is disappointing. You got to recover, because you got a really important game Friday at Gentry. You want to finish strong, get some momentum going into the district tournament, and really all your goals are still set in front of you. I mean, you got an opportunity.
Your goal to get to the state tournament and to compete there.
It's still right there.
It's still there, but
still there.
But you're forced now to win a game in district, and like you said, depending on how things fall tonight, you don't, and you kind of don't want. Honestly, you don't really want Lincoln there at that seed either.
Yeah, you want to see probably Lincoln, Shiloh. You want to see them battle out at that 4-5 spot, and like I said, take your chances with whoever comes out of
the bottom part. Well, that's going to do it for Derek Dugan, Lynn Gregson, our East Lab students tonight. We had helping us out Jacob Coyle, Christian Dowdy, and our producer Ethan Sam. For our East Lab students, Derek Dugan, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you and have a great night.